vehicle on the road. I don't see any emergency vehicle.
We are that emergency vehicle.
From the stars of Super Troopers, the truTV original Tacoma FD. New season September 16th.
There he is.
Look at that.
It's me.
That's a good backdrop. That's a good backdrop right there.
What's up, Steve?
I've never seen that backdrop.
Howdy.
Hi,
Jeff in Vegas. Good to talk to you guys again.
Jeff. Likewise. Where's that backdrop? Where'd you find that thing?
Oh, the internet.
Picture. It's just a picture, Lemmy.
Yeah,
I mean, I've never seen that photo, which is why I say that.
Oh, it's a great photo. I went through a lot of them. Had to find the right one just for our interview today.
It puts you right into the middle of the team there.
That's right. I feel like I'm a member of the Tacoma FD. So
You look good there. You look good there, Jeff.
well, gentlemen, season 3 of Tacoma FD. Nice. Well, I've watched the first 3 or 4 episodes and just, boy, thanks for cheering me up. Things are just so gloomy. And I have such a great time watching this series. And I love the characters. I love the situations. And, Kevin, Tacoma FD had to be quarantined this season. It wasn't for COVID, was it?
Well, it wasn't, but that was the challenge. We had talked to some firefighters up in Washington, and they told us a story about at the beginning of the pandemic, how, they were quarantined in their station. And we thought that was just a funny idea that these guys had to be stuck for about 14 days. And so, but the thing is, we didn't know what the state of the pandemic would be when the thing aired, and we didn't know what the COVID situation would be. So we kind of made it not COVID, but it has all the same themes of that. So.
And Steve, this season, something I've never heard of, primal scream therapy. How does that work?
Well, that was something that I think we heard about the people were doing during the quarantine time.
Ooh.
Whoa, earthquake.
Wow,
that was a big one.
Yeah.
Are you guys in LA?
Yeah.
We're about probably 5 miles from each other, Kev?
Yeah.
Didn't feel nothing here. Usually we feel something.
Well, Kevin felt it first, and then I felt it, so it's traveling east.
I'm waiting.
Okay.
I'll let you know if I feel anything.
Hey, good episode of Tacoma FD right there.
There it is. Yeah.
I don't remember what the question was.
I don't either. We'll just go to Kevin.
Primal scream.
Primal scream. Yes.
So, I think during a lot of the lockdown, people were doing primal scream therapy as a way of relieving their stress. Where people, a lot of times, I know in New York City, they'd open the window and all scream out the windows at the same time. And so, we incorporated that into the first episode of the season, and it has made it into the trailers. So
very Peter Finch, very, very network.
Yeah. Yep.
That's right.
And Kevin, Captain Eddie and Chief Terry had to share a bed for 14 days. How did that work out? Because there's famous stories of Steve Martin and John Candy in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles where they had to do the bed scene, and they had to do that for days because they kept laughing. You guys, eating in bed, reading in bed. I mean, that was cracking me up.
It was great. I mean, Lemmy and I have traveled together for many years, whether we're shooting movies or the stand-up, and we've shared a few beds in our day, and so you're right what you know. And Lemmy, when he's in bed with me, the bed kind of leans a little towards me, and he kind of rolls into me a little bit, and there might be some things that happen, I don't want to say, some sort of, bodily functions and things like that go on. But,
that makes it sound so much worse than it is, Kev. It really does. Kevin is a heavy sweater in his sleep. And it bothers me. It bothers me because, if you happen to catch a bit of the sheet that he's been on, it's wet. That's the whole bodily function. I mean, come on, Kev.
Yeah, I noticed the shirt was kind of stained.
All they just say is please me, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's to rock around, to rock around.
They don't call it the break room for nothing.
Oh my God. Woo. Yeah, Steve, I think Captain Eddie can single-handedly bring back breakdancing. What do you think?
Absolutely. That was, in episode 5, is it 5, Kev?
Yeah, 5, yeah.
I breakdanced in high school. I was a professional breakdancer.
So that was you.
What's that?
That was you. I mean, I was trying to figure out if that was you really break down. I mean, or was that camera trickery or is it a secret?
You just had to track the mustache. Did you not follow the mustache?
I follow the mustache.
Spinning.
I love the mustache.
No, I was a professional breakdancer in high school. I was discovered on the street breakdancing. It's not a joke. And I was invited to do that in a commercial. And, I've been waiting a long time to get back and bust out some moves.
Last thing I expected was some electric boogaloo, in Tacoma FD, but there it was.
Hey, listen, you should always be prepared to expect it when you least expect it. The electric boogaloo is always lurking around the corner. But yeah, Whitney Cummings shows up for an episode this season, and my character is trying to woo her and decides that breakdancing is the best approach to that. Whether or not he succeeds, you'll have to tune in and find out. Are we really buying a boat together?
Yeah, you know it. Look at this baby, huh?
I've always wanted a boat.
The Terry Cruise.
You want to name your boat after an actor?
What actor?
Terry Crews.
It's Tom Cruise, sweetie. And it's a pun. Terry Cruise.
Never mind.
And Kevin, Eddie and Terry buy a boat together, the Terry Cruise, which is a great name, by the way. I did that with my best friend. It did not work out. It was not a good idea.
Really? Did it drive you apart?
Actually, I went into a boat shop to get a jet ski, and we left with a 17-seater because he convinced me, and the credits said yes. I was on it once, and he sailed it. He was on it for the next 5 years. So, yeah, I wasn't a boat guy, but I was responsible for it too. But everything, it just didn't work out.
Did you guys name it together though? Did you guys come up with a name together?
No, we didn't come up with a name. He named it himself, and I can't remember what he named it. He's Hawaiian, but I was just saying it's not a good idea to buy a boat together.
Yeah, no, it seems like a failed experiment anyway. And I don't know if, we talk about it. I guess it doesn't really happen in the episode, but we talk about it, and, it probably shouldn't happen.
Finally today,
that boat would stink.
I say finally today, Hell Week at Tacoma FD, Jaws is my all-time favorite movie. I belong to a bunch of Jaws groups. I went to Jaws Fest at Martha's Vineyard once upon a time. Your Quint impression was spot on.
Thank you very much. Jaws is my favorite movie of all time. Even my 10-year-old son yesterday said we're going to need a bigger boat. And
you're going to need a bigger boat. Don't make sure he quotes it right. It's the most misquoted movie of all time.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go hit him. That was a real highlight, was getting to do that. The cracker chewing to me was my favorite. I had you can't see it right off camera, is a big box of crackers. And that was my lunch for the day. I probably ate like 50 crackers.
Whoever drew the shark was perfect on the chalkboard. It looked just like the one in the movie.
Great.
So that was awesome.
Great job.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, this has been a thrill. Thank you so much. Congratulations on season 3. And when you come to Vegas, let's hang out. You got to come visit us.
All right. Thanks, Jeff. Good to see you again.
We will. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it.